Number 10. City Escape. Who doesn't love rolling around at the speed of sound? Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Well, the only 3D Sonic level to make the list is also one of the best starting levels in Sonic the Hedgehog history. City Escape's level design is heavily inspired by San Francisco, so the hilly nature of Sonic starting on a metal snowboard is fitting as the adrenaline starts pumping on the downhill slopes of tricks and rails for Sonic to show off his skills. The music is so catchy I listen to it on my iPod every day. Fighting off the gun robots as Sonic heads down the city streets filled with advertising billboards and pop culture references, the level ends on a big rigs over the road racing truck chasing down Sonic down a hill and running over Big the Cat. You're a winner! Always get an A on this level because I love it so much. B! This is an outrage. There we go, much better, lovely! Number 9. Casino Night Zone. Ready to bounce your balls up and down with Sonic and Tails? Well, it ain't no Las Vegas, but Casino Night Zone offers plenty of frantic experiences, as well as plunging assholes up the chutes, which is always fun to do. The gambler would certainly love to win some money, but that ain't happening, mate. The casinos offer you rings in their luxury 5-star slot machines instead. Just make sure not to get 3 of these fuckers in the slots, otherwise you're gonna have a bad time. Every time I play this level, I always feel like I wanting to either play pinball thanks to the bumpers and flippers, or plan a trip to the casino, but I'm always broke, so there's no point. Dr. Robotnik tries to spoil the fun by dropping bombs in a pinball arena, but bounce yourself off the walls and hit him from the top and he'll have no balls left to play. Time to join Gamblers Anonymous. Oh yeah! Number 8. Scrap Brain Zone. Don't worry, you won't need to throw your brain out of the window for this level, but make no mistake, the original Dr. Robotnik level is one of the finest levels in existence. An evil level done well without feeling too dickish, Scrap Brain Zone offers plenty of death traps for Sonic and might as well be renamed to Torture Chamber Zone. Should I crush Sonic, burn his ass with flamethrowers, electrocute his blue balls, cut him up with sauce, or fall to his death? Pain for pleasure. How about drowning the poor bugger? Sorry, I lost my train of thought. This level throws everything at you, doesn't give a fuck, not to mention the Blade Runner inspiration for the music and atmosphere. The grand finale places Sonic in a chamber filled with crushing tubes that Dr. Robotnik uses to try and kill you. Look out for those shocking bollocks before you finally finish that fat piece of shit off. Number 7. Death Egg Zone. A bit of a cheat this one, as I'm counting both Death Eggs for this slot. It appears Dr. Robotnik loves Star Wars, as he ripped off the Death Star and made his ultimate floating base twice. The first appearance was the grand finale of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, where Sonic had to face his Silver Sonic cousin as a mini-boss, and then the iconic final boss with Mecha Robotnik. With incredible music and challenge of having to beat both bosses without taking a hit, which I did not do on my Mega Drive till I was in my early 20s, Sonic stops Robotnik, but it's not over yet as he rebuilds the Death Egg again in Sonic and Knuckles. The amount of gimmicks used in this level ticks so many boxes of things I love, such as anti-gravity, transport tubes, techno music, and a futuristic atmosphere. Robotnik's badass motherfucker Mecha Suit tries to finger you and blast you away with his hyper beam. Don't fuck with Robotnik. Number 6. Chemical Plant Zone. Not to be confused with My Chemical Romance, Sonic and the Ribena Factory, I mean Chemical Plant Zone is where you'll be speeding away before all the later Sonic games forgot about the actual platform and stuff. Start walking away to the mechanical music as you head down the Ukrainian ramps at speeds where the camera can't keep up with that son of a bitch. I personally always liked the London Underground, so when there's transportation to take you places that I can actually choose, it's actually nice the game developers thought of replayability. Just make sure not to drown that blackcurrant juice now, Sonic. I know it tastes so good, but there's a time and place to drink that stuff. Dr. Robotnik's been making some juice for his own, wants you to drink his Gatorade. Sorry Robotnik, only drink Dr. Pepper, well that and Starbucks drinks, and Coca-Cola, basically all the other unhealthy shit. I think I'm going to take a break now after all those loop-de-loops. I'm starting to get a little queasy. Number 5. Labyrinth Zone. Do you like to swim with the fishes? Well, sadly, there are no fishies in this level, as Labyrinth Zone finds Sonic forgetting to take swimming lessons and land himself in a maze of underwater tunnels and doomed passageways. Sorry to burst your bubble, Sonic, but you're supposed to be fast no matter what, remember? Screw physics, screw genuinely challenging platforming sections. This is not what people want in a Sonic game. Well, you know what? I wouldn't change anything in this level, because as far as I'm concerned, it's a fucking masterpiece. Better find some underwater bubbles, though, if you want to avoid becoming a scary dead corpse. That drink has been spiked, literally, and there's cheese blocks for some reason. Don't ask. Also nice, Dr. Robotnik is running away like a pussy for once. It's actually nice where he doesn't want to kill Sonic. Instead he lets the water do the job, that cheeky fucker. Really wish I didn't leave my scuba gear in Australia now because Sonic needs to stop drowning his sorrows. Number 4. Ice Cap Zone. Hope you're not freezing your ass off right now, because in Ice Cap Zone that's just a typical iceberg. Sonic starts off snowboarding down the mountain, thankfully there's no Yeti trying to eat him. Tails and Knuckles skip that section because they are not cool enough, but land in an icy cave filled with pingus that don't dance with their feet, thank god, and these annoying spiky douchebags who should fuck off back to Iceland. Sliding down slippery slopes for hours can be just as bad as a frozen bird bath, but it's better than being killed by an avalanche, I suppose. Heading outside means having to face off Frosty the Snowball, but he's just throwing snowballs at you and doesn't seem like a cold-hearted bastard to me. The underwater ice pools attempted to commit suicide in, but I feel that's a pretty shitty way to die. Dr. Robotnik tries to liquid nitrogen your furry arse at the end, and the last thing I need in my glass is an ice cube with a frozen hedgehog, fox or echidna in it. So you know what, Robotnik? Stick that anal probe up your butthole. Number 3, the Doomsday Zone. There's nothing more awesome than Super Saiyan Sonic flying in space in a race against time to stop Dr. Robotnik, is there? I've always wanted to go to space, but the Doomsday Zone could very well be my favourite final level in any video game I've ever played. Requiring a minimum of 7 Chaos or Super Emeralds to play, Robotnik's death egg has been destroyed, but he's now at a last resort of stealing the Master Emerald. Sonic doesn't give a fuck at whatever hits him, whether it's a meteoroid to the face or missiles trying to give him a blowjob. This is the final showdown, but there's a catch. Sonic needs rings to stay afloat, and if you run out, then you can start all over again. Hooray! When you reach Robotnik, you need to use his own missiles to destroy the ship, and you don't have a lot of time to do it. Once that's done, it's all over, right? Nope, he's got an escape ship, and shit just got real. Boost away like your life depends on it, because he's dropping bombs on you, so you better have 5-star dodging skills. Get that Master Emerald and bring it back to Knuckles so he can snog it, Sonic. It's short, epic, and no final Sonic boss has topped it. Not even Live and Learn! Number 2. Green Hill Zone. You know, they always say the grass is greener on the other side, but if I had to name one Sonic level that was the absolute definition of masterpiece, then the very first level of Sonic the Hedgehog in my eyes may very well be a contender for the greatest video game level ever made. Now you're probably thinking, seriously? There are much better Sonic levels later on. Green Hill Zone to me is what I personally think of straight away when someone mentions Sonic the Hedgehog. The music is so iconic in it, the graphics are colourful and cheery, and to be honest I can't really find a single bloody issue with it. Too easy is a criticism that doesn't hold any water at all. It's an introduction level. You get used to Sonic and how he jumps and speeds up with the hills and loop-de-loops. Even the first Dr. Robotnik boss, a huge wrecking ball with 2 platforms, is so simple yet effective. Why is it not number 1 then? There's only one level I prefer over it due to personal preference, but god damn it, you'll struggle to find a better starting level. Before I do my number 1, here are some honourable mentions. Honourable mention, Scrambled Egg Zone. Put your hands up if you like scrambled eggs for breakfast like me. By far my favourite 8-bit Sonic level, which is filled with transport tubes that either lead you to your doom or force you to backtrack. Scrambled Egg Zone is certainly a dickish level, but one of the few that I genuinely love and never get frustrated with at all. Honourable mention, Stardust Speedway, a night highway-like level with boosters and multiple paths. Stardust Speedway is a great level by itself, but the primary reason I love it is due to the uniqueness of the boss, which involves racing Metal Sonic to the end so he can save Amy Rose while being fired my lasered by Dr. Robotnik closely behind. Honourable mention, Hydrocity Zone. What do you get when you want to make a successor to Sonic 1's Labyrinth Zone? Hydrocity Zone, of course. I really like how fast-paced all the level plays out. I love the use of the water flume tubes and fans in particular. The music is fantastic and bouncing off Dr. Robotnik's bomb blast to hit him is pretty cool. Honourable mention, Flying Battery Zone. Don't get me wrong, I still sort of like Metropolis Zone and Wing Fortress Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog 2, but Flying Battery Zone blows both of them out of the sky. An airship which involves Metropolis and Wing Fortress gameplay gimmicks with all the bullshit taken out. Act 2's music might be some of the finest in existence. Honourable mention, Speed Highway. The first 3D Sonic level to really impress me. Speed Highway is a level where fast speedy sections and precise platforming sections unfold effectively without feeling too difficult. Running down a building is epic and you'll not be punished for fucking up. Plus the end section in the city has some catchy music. And now for my number 1 favourite Sonic level. Number 1. Lava Reef Zone. If there's one level that ticks every single box that I could ever want in a Sonic level, Lava Reef Zone is the perfect candidate. As if being set in a volcano wasn't already hot enough to handle, it's one of the longest levels in 2D Sonic history, and there's just so much going on, it's batshit crazy. From speedy sections to precise platform jumping, hazards to avoid, fiery pits, incredible music and graphics, great bosses, and a varied level design layout. They even managed to throw in an Indiana Jones section. Some sort of big machine hand and spinning tentacles needs to be destroyed first, but halfway through the zone, the volcano goes dormant and you enter a much more peaceful environment that ends on eruption after Knuckles the Cantina Chris Redfield's you off a ledge. Shortly after, Dr. Robotnik fires missiles at you in a non-noob friendly scrolling screen, concluding on the bottom of a lava fall. How the fuck do you hurt Robotnik? Another one of my favourite boss tactics where their own weapons is the only thing that hurts the boss. Looks like Robotnik has been playing Minesweeper too much, but best level ever. So what are your favourite Sonic levels? Did any of mine make your list? Let me know in the comments section and I'll see you again on the ADRAG TV channel.